Dear finance professionals and students, welcome to podcast of Fca Deepak Rao, a practicing chartered accountant. Daily news and updates for 24th July 2025. The Central Board of Direct Taxes will intensify efforts to combat tax evasion. They plan to use data analytics and artificial intelligence. This will help identify discrepancies in income reporting. The Income Tax Department has access to vast digital transaction data. They also exchange information with overseas agencies. This will enable more effective detection of evasion. The Reserve Bank of India has released the draft master directions titled Digital Banking Channels Authorisation, marking a significant step towards standardizing and regulating the growing digital banking ecosystem in India. The draft master directions provide a comprehensive framework for entities offering digital banking services. The RBI has invited public and stakeholder comments on the draft until August 11, 2025. This consultative approach is aimed at ensuring that the final directions are practical, inclusive, and future-ready. The Central Board of Direct Taxes has issued a partial modification of its earlier Circular Number 3/2023, dated 28th March 2023, which outlined the consequences of a permanent account number becoming inoperative under Rule 114AAA of the Income Tax Rules 1962. To mitigate the grievances of genuine deductors and collectors, the CBDT has relaxed the application of higher tax rates in specific scenarios. India's GCC footprint is expected to keep accelerating, crossing 5,000 centers by 2030 and directly employing 4 to 5 million people. The next wave of growth will ripple through the wider economy. New centers in Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities will spark real estate, logistics, and professional services booms, while foreign investment tied to GCC expansion will top up India's forex reserves and fuel infrastructure projects. Jane Street Group has been allowed to resume trading in India after the Securities and Exchange Board of India lifted its earlier restrictions. However, this relief has come with a condition. The US-based trading firm will be under close watch going forward, with stock exchanges asked to keep an eye on its market activities to prevent any possible wrongdoing. The firm deposited Rs 4,844 crore in an escrow account held with a scheduled commercial bank in India. India emerged as the third highest funded country globally for tech startups in the first half of 2025, raising $4.8 billion despite a slowdown in overall investment activity for the first half of the current calendar year. The total was 25% lower than the $6.4 billion raised in the same period a year ago and down 19% from $5.9 billion in the second half of last year. The US and the United Kingdom led global rankings, with India moving ahead of Germany and Israel from its fourth place position in H1 2024.
This podcast is sponsored by Sound of CA. We share because we care. Vande Mataram, Jai Hind.